My brothers, my sisters, we live in a world today where people raise their voices faster than they raise their character. A world where anger has become a language, where shouting has become communication, and where the loudest person is mistaken for the strongest. But I remind myself first, and then each one of you, true strength is not in the volume of your voice, it is in the calmness of your character. The one who controls his tongue has controlled half his life. The one who controls his anger has controlled his heart. The one who controls his tone has protected his relationships, his family, his dignity, and his peace. You see, yelling does not make you right. It does not make you powerful. It does not make you respected. Yelling only reveals your weakness, your impatience, your lack of emotional discipline. A raised voice is often a lowered intelligence. A loud tone is often a wounded ego trying desperately to be seen. But remember, when your ego shouts, your wisdom goes silent. My beloved brothers and sisters, we are human. We get upset. We get irritated. We face situations that shake us. People hurt us, betray us, test us. But your reaction is your test, not their behavior. Your reaction writes the story of who you truly are. Two people can face the same situation. One yells, one stays patient. Both felt anger, both were triggered, both had justification to react, but only one remembered that every word they release is being written, recorded, and will echo long after the moment ends. Your voice can heal or it can break. Your tone can bring peace or it can destroy homes. Your words can give life or kill spirits. Anger does not solve problems, it creates wounds. Some wounds heal, some wounds remain forever. And some wounds bleed silently inside the soul of a person who loved you, trusted you, believed in you. How many marriages have shattered because of harsh words, not physical harm? How many children grew up fearing their homes because yelling was louder than love? How many friendships ended not because of betrayal, but because one person could not control their tongue? You can apologize for your words, but you can never erase the memory of how they made someone feel. A child who grows up being yelled at does not learn obedience. They learn fear. A spouse who is yelled at does not feel respect. They feel humiliation. A parent who is yelled at does not see strength. They see disrespect and pain. My brothers and sisters, let me remind you, your voice has power. Your silence has power. The true believer chooses the power that heals, not the power that hurts. Think deeply. When was the last time yelling solved anything? Did it fix the problem? Did it bring peace to your heart? Did it raise your status in the eyes of Allah or in the hearts of people? Or did it leave you feeling empty, ashamed, guilty, regretful, wishing you had stayed silent? Silence is not weakness. Silence is strength. Silence is dignity. Silence sometimes screams louder than your voice ever could. When someone provokes you, your silence is not defeat. It is victory over your soul. Your silence tells the world, I choose character over chaos. Yes, express your feelings. Yes, speak your truth, but speak it with wisdom, with calmness, with maturity, with dignity. You are not an animal to roar your emotions. You are a soul, a heart, a mind gifted with reason, gifted with the ability to pause before speaking, to reflect before reacting, to breathe before responding. A wise person once said, when anger rises, speak not. Why? Because the moment your anger speaks, your wisdom shuts down. Do not let the fire of your temper burn the garden of your relationships. Do not let temporary frustration cause permanent damage. Sometimes the person you yell at is the same person who prays for you. Sometimes the person you yell at is the reason your life has blessings you cannot see. Sometimes the person you yell at is standing beside you, not because they have to, but because they love you. If someone stands by you when you are weak, do not break them when you feel strong. Treat people with softness. A harsh tongue pushes people away. A gentle tongue pulls hearts closer. Even when correcting someone, do it with mercy. Guidance delivered with anger rarely enters hearts, but guidance delivered with compassion enters souls. My brothers and sisters, when you raise your voice, ask yourself, what insecurity am I feeding? What respect am I losing? What heart am I hurting? What relationship am I risking? You might forget the moment, but the other person may remember it forever. And let me tell you a secret. The people who shout the most often cry the most when they are alone. Because yelling is not power. Yelling is pain wearing a mask. Heal your pain, do not project it. Fix your heart, do not break others to feel better. Be the voice that comforts, not the voice that harms. Remember, a raised voice may win the argument, but a controlled voice wins hearts, and hearts are priceless. My dear brothers and sisters, let us go a little deeper. Let us enter the heart, because yelling is not a problem of the tongue. It is a problem of the heart. The tongue is only the messenger. The heart gives the command. A heart filled with peace does not shout. A heart filled with gratitude does not scream. A heart filled with humility does not roar in pride. We yell because the storm inside us is louder than the love inside us. We yell because we allow our ego to sit on the throne where patience should sit. We yell because sometimes we think our loudness will bring respect, but it only brings fear and distance. What you want in life is not fear. What you want is respect. And let me tell you honestly, respect is never built through volume. Respect is built through character, manners, calmness, and honor. When a person raises their voice, they lower their character. When a person raises their tone, they lower their influence. You don't inspire people by being loud. You inspire people by being composed, by being understanding, by being firm yet gentle. Do you know what true leadership is? True leadership is the ability to stay calm when everyone else is losing control. True strength is staying silent when your ego wants to shout. True power is responding with dignity when someone expects aggression. A warrior is not the one who defeats the world. A warrior is the one who defeats himself. My brothers and sisters, how many of us regret the words spoken in anger? How many times have we sat alone later, heart aching, telling ourselves, I didn't have to say that. I could have handled it better. I should not have shouted. That regret, that pain, it is the evidence that your soul knows yelling was wrong. Your heart knows, your inner self knows. And do you know who suffers the most from your anger? Not strangers, not outsiders, not random people. The ones who suffer the most are the ones who love you the most. Your spouse, your children, your parents, your siblings, your closest friends, because strangers will walk away after your anger. But your family has to stay, even if your tone cuts their heart. Do not be the reason your loved ones fear coming near you. Do not be the voice that causes someone who loves you to flinch when you enter the room. Do not be the storm in the place where you are supposed to be a shelter. Some people are so kind outside the home, but inside their voice becomes a sword. Some people are so patient with outsiders, but short-tempered with their own family. And that is not success, that is failure. Kindness is not tested outside. Kindness is tested at home. Your patience is not shown with strangers, it is shown with your family. If your softness is only for people outside, and your anger is only for those inside, you are not gentle, you are performing. Real character is revealed where no one is applauding you. Real manners are found where no one is watching. Real patience is shown where you feel most comfortable, because there your true self comes out. And my beloved brothers and sisters, let me tell you, if you want blessings in your life, control your tongue in your home first. If you want peace in your heart, bring peace into the hearts of your family. If you want respect in the world, give respect where it matters most. In your own house, there are parents screaming at their children, thinking that will discipline them. But a child yelled at does not become disciplined. A child yelled at becomes broken. There are husbands yelling at their wives, thinking it shows authority. But a wife yelled at does not see leadership. She sees arrogance. She feels hurt. She loses admiration. There are wives yelling at their husbands, thinking it shows strength. But a husband yelled at does not feel respect. He feels dishonored. He becomes distant. And there are children yelling at parents, thinking they have grown. But yelling at the one who raised you is not independence, it is ignorance. My dear brothers and sisters, power does not lie in raising your voice. Power lies in raising your character. You know what's beautiful? A person who can correct you without humiliating you. A person who can lead without shouting. A person who can express pain without hurting others. A person who remains calm even when others are losing themselves. Be that person. Be the one whose voice is medicine, not a weapon. Be the one who brings calmness, not stress. Be the one who lifts hearts, not breaks them. A gentle voice is not weakness. A calm tone is not weakness. A soft approach is not weakness. It is strength. Sometimes silence is not peace. Sometimes silence is someone praying you do not get angry again. Think deeply. Who are you in the hearts of your family? Do they smile when you enter, or do they breathe easier when you leave? You know the answer. Your heart knows the answer. And if the answer hurts you, good. That means there is room to grow. That means your soul is alive. Because the moment your heart stops feeling shame, that is the moment you lose who you are. My brothers and sisters, let me give you a truth. The most painful wounds are not physical, they are emotional. A bruise heals, a scratch fades, but a word, a harsh tone. Hear their voice one more time, even if they disagreed, even if they challenged you, even if they irritated you. You would give anything to hear them again. So why yell at the voice you will one day miss? Why scream at the heart you will one day cry for? Why hurt the soul you will one day pray to see again? Treat people as if you will lose them tomorrow, because one day you will speak like every word could be the last, because one day it will be. My brothers, my sisters, if there is one lesson life teaches again and again, it is this. You never regret staying calm, but you always regret losing control. The words shouted in 1 minute of anger can steal years of peace. The tone you choose in 5 seconds can shape someone's memory of you for the rest of their life. Every day, every moment, we stand at a crossroads. Raise our voice or raise our character, hurt someone or heal someone, react with ego or respond with wisdom. And every single time you choose patience over anger, heaven writes your victory. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen a tree yelling while it stands strong through storms? Have you ever seen the sky shout while it carries clouds full of rain? Strength is quiet, weakness is loud. A lion does not roar every moment, it roars only when necessary. The rest of the time it walks with silent confidence. Be like that. Silent confidence, noble presence, gentle speech, firm principles. Anyone can explode, anyone can shout, anyone can lose control. That is not strength, that is not mastery, that is not greatness. Greatness is when the fire is burning inside you, but you do not let it burn others. Greatness is when you turn anger into understanding, frustration into wisdom, irritation into compassion. And listen, you will be tested again and again, not once, not twice. Life will send people who annoy you, situations that provoke you, challenges that stir your emotions. Why? Because growth requires friction. Diamonds are made by pressure. Gold is purified by fire. Souls are purified by patience. Every time you hold your tongue when it wants to scream, you polish your soul. Every time you speak with kindness when anger pulls your voice upward, you rise in the heavens. Do not let someone's bad behavior bring out the worst in you. Let it bring out the best in you. Show them how character looks. Show them how discipline sounds. Show them what dignity feels like. And if someone yells at you, don't answer with fire. Fire does not extinguish fire. Water extinguishes fire. Calmness extinguishes anger. Sometimes silence is the most powerful reply. Sometimes walking away is the strongest move. Sometimes saying, I will talk when we are calm is more powerful than shouting 1,000 sentences. Because shouting wins arguments. Silence wins hearts. And wallahi, winning hearts is far more valuable than winning arguments. Now listen carefully. There will be a day when you stand before your Lord. Every word you spoke will come back. Every tone you use will be played. Every time you hurt a heart, every time you calm the heart, you will see it. And on that day, how heavy will be the weight of the words said in anger. How heavy will be the tears you caused. How heavy will be the broken hearts. So fix it now. Seek forgiveness from people you have yelled at, even if your ego feels heavy. Let humility lift you. A sincere apology does not make you small, it makes you great. A soft tongue does not weaken you, it elevates you. A gentle voice does not reduce you, it beautifies you. Go to your parents and speak softly. Tell them you will do better. Go to your spouse and be gentle. Tell them you value them. Go to your children and kneel to their eye level. Tell them they are safe with you. Go to your siblings, your friends, your colleagues. Give them a smile instead of a shout. And if your loved ones have passed and you wish, you could speak gently to them now. Let that regret soften your voice. With those who remain, there is a phrase, speak as if every person you meet has a heart made of glass, because they do. Hearts are fragile, souls are delicate. And here's the truth, everyone is fighting a battle you cannot see. The cheerful person may be hiding pain, the strong person may be breaking inside. The calm person may be holding back storms. The successful person may be carrying scars. Why add to their burden with harshness? Why not be the voice that lifts, the tone that soothes, the presence that comforts? Be the person whose arrival brings peace, not tension. Be the person whose voice reminds others of safety, not fear. Be the person whose character inspires, not intimidates. Because what you speak, you become. The tone you use shapes your soul. Your voice builds your legacy. If people remember you, let them remember, he never shouted. She always spoke kindly. He made me feel safe. She made the world softer. That is real power. That is real status. That is real success. So my beloved brothers and sisters, promise yourself right now, I will not let anger master me. I will not let ego guide me. I will not let loudness define me. I will speak with peace, with patience, with purpose. And if you forget tomorrow, remind yourself again. And if you slip, return again. Growth is not perfection. It is persistence. Now close your eyes for a moment. Feel these words in your heart. Oh Allah, soften our hearts. Oh Allah, soften our voices. Oh Allah, protect us from anger. Oh Allah, protect us from hurting others. Oh Allah, make our tongues a source of comfort, not pain. Oh Allah, fill our homes with peace, not shouting. Oh Allah, make us people of patience, mercy, wisdom, and beautiful character. Ameen, my brothers and sisters. Leave here today with a new intention. Where your voice rises, let your heart rise instead. Where your ego pushes you to shout, let humility pull you to silence. Where anger invites you to roar, let love invite you to breathe. Walk out today with a new identity. A person who speaks gently. A person who carries peace. A person whose tongue brings light wherever they go. Because the world is full of noise. Be the calm. Be the peace. Be the example. And remember, the strongest voice is the one that chooses kindness when anger feels easier.